Good evening and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Thanks for watching. Alright, I played a mock game this evening and let's see. That's as far as I. Alright, I had a blue team, which were Decepticons, a red deck with Autobots, and you're wondering, you can't have that many. No, I didn't. I was deciding between these two Optimuses, and I picked this one. And I was going to have him and RC. And I thought, hey, let me pick another, like a 5-star card. And I was originally going to use Silverbolt. Come on. And then ended up using Red Heat. So let's take these two out. Oh, crap. Okay, and so this was pretty much the game. It was General Optimus Prime versus Private RC, Wave 3, and Private Red Heat versus Wave 1, Thundercracker, and Decepticon Leader Megatron, and Wave 2, Acid Storm. So this is kind of how this played out. This was pretty interesting. This is an older deck that I created during Wave 1-ish, mainly. And you can see I have, a mix of all the waves in here. Reckless Charge from Wave 2, Fusion Cannon of Megatron from Wave 1. I did not use duplicates, but I used 3 different secret actions with this deck. And I have 3 copies of Hunker Down. I think there was actually 3 copies of Crushing Treads. I only pulled 2 out. And I had 1 star card of Mounted Missiles. No. Stupid camera. Maybe it's working. It's wanting to work. It's thinking about it. There it goes. And I had 1 star card each that I added. And since these were older decks, I wanted to put in, I swapped some cards out and put in 3 secret actions in each deck. And these are the 3 I had over here. And these are the ones I had over here. Now, I want to get to make an interesting point about this. And this was the star card over here, EMP Wave. And I did use it, but not in the way you think. So you may know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, when I started the game, RC went first. If I remember, she attacked Acid Storm and hit him for like 8. The flips were amazing. Acid Storm got knocked out during the Autobots' second turn, pretty much. I mean, he was the first casualty over here. Even though these total 34, these over here total 33, if I remember. 12 and 18 is 20. No, they're 34 also. And I don't know why I came up with 33, but they were 34. And they were 34. The roll, they got to go first. They were also the team that won. And as things played out, it got pretty good. This was basically like my tank heavy deck, or tank card deck. It probably should have some more armor upgrades in here than it should. I was able to use Leap into Battle once. I used Reckless Charge with Thundercracker. Never got to use the Fusion Cannon. I did see my special secret actions during battle, but I never got to pull one. I never even got to use the star card. But I did get to use like backup beam, marksmanship, in the tech research cards that I had in here. And I have some. I just pulled these out. I didn't even get to use those. I think I had superior plating, but I never had a tech research, and I ended up swapping it out for something that I was able to use. Even though these guys lost pretty bad. Let's come over here. Oh yeah, and of note, Thundercracker did get to not flip, but use the action card and get the +1, which really helped to do some damage. Well, oh, never mind. On RC, but none of them got wiped out that I can remember. They got pretty beaten up, but none of them really got knocked out. Let's see here, and this is kind of what played out near the end of the game. They got to use 2 different secret action cards, while the other team really did not. The one secret card that really helped is defensive formation. No, it wasn't. Where is it? Oh. Aha. It was Battlefield Report. That's right. It was this one. Oh, let me stand up. That's better. No, it's not. That's worse. There we go. And when I used this, I was able to draw 2 cards and put a card from my hand on top of my deck. Well, guess what was in my hand? I had the EMP wave, but I didn't want to use it because it's hard to use this kind of card when you're tapping all your characters. And so what I ended up using, this was already in my hand, or I pulled it from Battlefield Report, so I put it on the top of my deck like it asked me to. And because this is a defensive card, when one of your characters defends, oh come on, there it goes, then you reveal it, and that's when you get to actually draw 2 cards on your defense, and then you put one back in your deck. So I put EMP wave in the deck and pulled, a double blue. Boom. This is a good card, even if you don't want to use it as an action card. These 2 cards go great together. Being both blue, you have a blue heavy deck. Voila. Another blue card, which really sealed the coffin on the Decepticons in this game, was swap missions. Let's see here. See if I can remember what was going on. I believe it was like the last or next. It was the last turn. Yeah. Megatron had already been knocked out. Acid Storm was first, like I said, and it was Thundercracker that was left. I forgot what the health was, but they were all pretty beaten up. Red Heat had a whole 1 hit point. RC maybe 2. But I had it like this. Well, Swap Missions says untap one of your tapped characters, then tap one of your untapped characters. Okay. So what did I do here? I'm trying to remember. It was just earlier tonight. That's right. I'm trying to remember this. I'm so sorry. Oh, there it goes, finally. Okay, what played out here is that I had my characters like this. Thundercracker was the only one left, and I forgot how much hit points he had. I used swap missions. Well, Prime was tapped, so I untapped him. I had Red Alert untapped, so I tapped him. Well, we could still do a flip and a tap a character, because this was the result of the action card. So I discarded it. I flipped him. Let me see. RC was already in bot mode. That's right, she was in bot mode. I got to utilize her, put a weapon on her, and utilize her bold one and tough one here. And on top of Optimus's extra bold and tough to everyone too. And so, he goes untapped. He goes tapped. So I tap RC and attack Thundercracker. End of game. It was a wonderful move. So it's just neat seeing some of these newer cards in action. And that's a really good way to use EMP Wave without actually using it as an action card. So, thoughts on utilizing blue pip cards from Wave 3. There you go. And this wasn't a bad deck. But, since I like having 50 cards in my deck, my percentages are decrease pretty much, since I have 10 more cards than the 40 card deck. It's just, I've said this before. I know there's a giveaway and a takeaway here, but when you have 40 cards, and especially as quickly as this game went, I mean, I would have been probably shuffling my cards more than I did during this game alone. I know it's not an inconvenience, but it almost is when you're drawing and flipping and drawing and flipping, and and you can only have 3 of the same card. But like I said, for each side was fairly balanced card wise, I think. So, but like I said, the Autobots won this round. It was a fun game, and in getting the hang of these secret action cards is really coming into play. So keep playing, have fun, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.